Wildfires are a natural part of the landscape. They play important roles in nutrient regeneration, plant reproduction, and biodiversity, to name just a few. This was all well known to the native Coast Salish peoples, who recognized fire's importance for ecosystems and utilized it to manage the land since time immemorial. Wildfires are also becoming larger and more intense in the western United States, in part due to climate change. Recent projections indicate longer, drier fire seasons with high-risk conditions for devastating wildfires. Less snowpack and earlier melting will reduce buffers of soil moisture that regulate fire activity, and for decades, aggressive wildfire suppression has shifted natural fire regimes in a way that increases the density of fuel sources, contributing to destructive burn events. It is important to understand the impacts that these changes will have on Pacific Northwest watersheds and their stakeholders. Wildfires can impact watershed hydrology and water quality parameters such as DOC and suspended sediments. Wildfires are known to alter the soil composition in ways that decrease permeability. Their intense heat creates hydrophobic soil layers that reduce absorption of rainfall. Studies have shown that surface runoff increases by up to 500% in post-fire storms, which combined with loss of soil-stabilizing vegetation, greatly increases erosion and sediment transport to streams, often in forms of debris flows and flash floods. Watershed-scale intense wildfires cause long-lasting alterations to groundwater recharge and baseflow. They also negatively impact vulnerable salmon populations in the Pacific Northwest. Losses in riparian vegetation lead to increased water temperatures, introducing metabolic stress for salmon and potential direct mortality. Runoff carries ash and sediment through the watershed, increasing pH to levels that have been shown to cause 20 to 30% mortality in Chinook salmon. Sediment generated by wildfires reduces spawning habitat for salmon, whose redds require coarse gravel that is free of fine sediment. One potential advantage of fires on fish habitat is the increased delivery of large woody debris. Wildfires can alter the timing of snowmelt. Trees protect the snowpack from solar radiation and can slow melting, but with loss of canopy cover, the snowpack melts much faster. Instead of slowly releasing cold water throughout the spring and summer, burned watersheds see pulses of high stream flow that cause erosion, flooding, and decreased water quality. Snowmelt is an important buffer for stream temperature in the low-flow summer months, like in the South Fork of the Nooksack River. Many of the long-term effects of wildfires continue to be unknown. Further study of the recovery of intensely burned areas is needed. Much is known about the more immediate effects of wildfire on runoff and sediment loading, but severely burned areas are known to take much longer to recover. It is also important to look for ways to make forests and watersheds more resilient to wildfire, which can involve controlled burns and other ways to reduce fuel density in high-risk forests. Thanks for watching.